We're spending every last penny we have to buy a derelict mansion in the hopes of finding a magical object that might be so dangerous it destroys our lives. And we're also buying a house together when we haven't been on a single date. That's not how it's supposed to work. I was in such a good mood now that I was feeling generous. Will you feel better if we have dinner? Like a real dinner that isn't in a diner?
Not really. This is wildly irresponsible. But I will take you up on it because I can't pass up gumbo and a girl as maddeningly attractive as you.
Oh, stop. I collected my espresso and took a sip. Ow!
You okay?
I burnt my tongue. Really badly. Shit. I just really need the caffeine.
You would be wise to fall in love with me, he said. You need a cooler head in your life.
Yeah, but not a swelled one. I shot back. Where is the settlement? I'll get a cab and meet you there. When I showed up at the office, I was way early. I was also met with a nasty surprise. The battle for Greenwood Manor definitely wasn't over, because none other than Kirsten and Caleb were waiting outside. I didn't usually have to battle the California wizards to buy a house. They only showed up when the houses were big, with potential treasures inside, and the potential profits were big too. I'd already feared they might be the other buyers who tried to swoop in, especially after I caught Caleb sneaking around the last flip, trying to steal my newfound treasure. You two! What the hell? We're about to settle, I said.
No, babe, Kirsten said.
I'm sorry, but we were totally still in the fight. When I last talked to Blanche, we were at 180, and Caleb and I said we were going to come and check the place out in person. But she's an old lady, and I think she just got confused or something. I just got off the phone with her. We're offering $220. If I had my truck and all my tools, I think I would have snatched a shovel out of the back and come at her. She was giving me that blinding smile of hers, knowing she was punching me in the gut. Something was very fishy here. This was the second time the woman who inherited the house promised it to us, and then abruptly changed her mind. It wasn't a huge leap for me to guess that a spell was at work. Blanche Greenwood wanted to sell to us. You're playing dirty, I said. All's fair in this business, Kirsten said. Ooh, she was shameless. I had to admire that.
I'm sorry, Caleb said, but have you seen the house yet?
I just got off the plane.
It's going to be a hellish project.
But you want to buy it?
Because it has my lovely wife's name written on it.
He squeezed her shoulders. She was wearing a sleeveless sundress with her cleavage front and center and a fit and flare 1950s-style skirt in a shade of pale yellow that showed off her California tan. Not that I wanted a tan. She would look old and wrinkled someday. Not that I cared. Anyway, I wasn't so much jealous of Kirsten's appearance as just that she always seemed to have everything so together while I was basically homeless and barely scraping by. It's a gorgeous house, Kirsten said. I don't think it's even your type. Aren't you more of a gloomy, haunted northern house sort of girl? Come over for a tour and you'll see. Come over for a tour? There could have been steam coming out of my ears. It isn't yours yet, I said. I heard another vehicle coming down the relatively secluded road to the title agency's offices, which were shared by a dentist that had already closed for the day. I expected Graham's rental car, and I was relieved to have backup. Instead, another truck appeared, and a petite redhead flung herself out of the door of the shiny red pickup. My eyes widened. Her eyes narrowed. Oh, Helena, Billy said. Now just what are you doing down here on my turf? Maybe you should ask the California